So, as you can see, I have a lot of negatives to scan. I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I took a film photography class that kind of forced me to buy all of this film photography equipment. One of those things being these archive sheets for your negatives and a binder that holds those archive sheets. As you can see, I still have a lot of rolls of film that I didn't even put into these archive sheets yet. I'll do that later. But I think these sheets are good to have though, because you can have your developed rolls stored somewhere safe instead of just having it, out in the open. And you could just keep everything organized, label it with a Sharpie, write when you shot that roll or where you shot it at. Similar to having folders in a hard drive, but it's physical and it takes up more space and it might cost more money too. But I'm gonna go through some of these rolls and scan some of the negatives that I don't have digital files of, which mostly are the black and white photos that I took in that film class that I had. Most of those photos are just enlarged on photo paper, but I do want the digital versions of those pictures because, well, one, the pictures are nice, and if I have it digitally, I'll be able to share them on social media, sell them as prints, or do whatever I want to do with them. So this archive sheet is from fall of 2022. Damn, that's a year ago. That's crazy. But here's some of the images that I got from these negatives. These are some of the photos that I took in my film photo class. One of my favorite classes that I've taken in college. Literally the only classes that I've enjoyed are like the art classes and like architecture classes. Everything else is trash. It's just like prerequisites, science, math, whatever. I hate that. That's not my thing. But we only shot in black and white, so it was new to me trying to tell stories in images without colors. But I think I did a good job with a lot of these images. As you can see in the images, they tell quite the story in my opinion. Since you don't have color in your images, you're really focusing on like the lighting and the shadows and how that'll look contrasted with each other in the final image. Of course, how that comes out also depends on the development process, and if you're enlarging on photo paper, how long you expose it to light. Then you could like burn some areas, make some areas lighter, make some areas darker by exposing it to light longer or less. That's a whole nother process again. I'll talk about that another time. Compared to color, it's a whole nother process in taking photos and even developing, I'll probably make a whole separate video about black and white photography on its own because there's so much to talk about and it's like way different from color. Also, another thing I'm proud of, all of these black and white images that you're seeing, I also developed them on my own. We have a darkroom on our campus. A part of the class was to shoot, develop, and enlarge your own film. I'm not gonna lie though, scanning takes a minute, takes kind of long. So that's one reason I haven't gotten to all of these negatives. Another one is just I was procrastinating. You just tell yourself, man, I'm not gonna do that right now. And then that turns into a month, and then that turns into a year, and then you're sitting here a year later, damn, I still haven't scanned these negatives, which is crazy. I haven't really posted that much film photography recently since I got my Sony a7 IV, which I'm recording on right now. As you can tell by the beautiful quality, I've been doing a lot of shooting and getting used to it. It's an amazing camera. Can't wait to get more lenses. Believe it or not, I'm just shooting on a kit lens right now, but it still looks great. For the photos and videos that I shot, quality was amazing. But yeah, like, I still love film photography. It's just it requires time and commitment, which I haven't given it much time recently. This a7 IV was over $2,000. So I'm going to be using it well over 2,000 hours to get its full potential. I'll also make a separate video about digital versus film, pros and cons of each, which one I like better, my experiences with both, which one I prefer. You know, digital is easier to travel with. That's why I brought this Sony with me to London and Amsterdam. If you haven't seen those videos, check it out. I got some dope shots overseas. Can't wait to go back. An amazing time out there, man. But also, speaking of traveling, you also have to be careful with your camera, because the last camera that I had that I actually unboxed on this channel, I had a Canon M6 Mark II that suffered from water damage right before I was going to Copenhagen, Denmark. I didn't have insurance on it, so instead of repairing it, just scrap it and upgrade, because the cost of fixing the camera was like, I might as well get a new camera if I trade everything in, and that's what I did. And with that being said, that wraps up today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed it and got something out of it. If you're not subscribed, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. If you are subscribed, I appreciate you. And if you're not following me on Instagram, you're missing out. I just did a giveaway when I hit 500 followers. I gave away a point and shoot camera and a roll of film and a free photo shoot. I might do a giveaway on YouTube when I hit 500 subscribers. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.